Previously on the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Part 48. On Renex's Plays.
Now, you've seen the great torch that burns brightly over New Sheoth. No, because it doesn't. It should, but it doesn't. You'll fix that. You'll go to Cylarne and bring back the flame of Agnon to relight the torch. Oh, and take care with my minions at Cylarne. In their eternal quest to please me, they're constantly fighting over Cylarne. It can be tiresome, but really, it's divine, divinely tiresome.
Hurry, before everything falls on top of us. Goodbye.
The fork for Big Head. Oh, where has Master put the fork? It sings alone, far from home. Sad, sad fork. Sad, sad Big Head.
Yes, very sad. I gather then that you've lost your fork. Like a utensil fork.
The fork! The precious, precious fork! Hear how it sings to Big Head. Beautiful, perfect fork of Horripilation. But it is gone. Gone, gone, gone. No more singing. No more ringing. Taken from Big Head. Never returned. That is when Big Head came here. Master brought me. Whispered shouts into my ear. Songs of mad gods. Songs of bad gods. Softly, Master. Softly.
All right. So, what happened to it?
It went away, but it will come back. It always comes back. It is close. Big Head can hear it. The fork of Horripilation. Hear it singing songs of home. It comes again. It brings presents. It is not present. Soon it will be. You will find it. Bring the fork. Hear the music. Music of toads. Music of roads. Sing to yourself so all can hear.
So, do you know where I should start looking?
Talk to the beggar. Talk to Bolwing. He knows secrets, but no one can hear them. No one but Big Head. Take Big Head's charm. Listen to Bolwing. His tongue is tied, but his mind is unraveled. He'll tell you the secret. Who has the fork?
Okie dokie. I shall speak with a madman now.
Goodbye.
Greetings. I saw the Zaxa, and I nagged it too. Oh, Fibble.
Fribble? Just Fribble? Wait, you can understand me? Lovely. It's been too long since I was able to have a nice chat with someone. What a pleasant surprise. Previously, it was only poor Big Head who seemed to understand me, and he's always in such a lather about that fork.
So, you have heard about his fork? The fork of Horripilation. Is that right?
Ah, yes. The fork of Horripilation. I have heard rumors about it. It appears that Lord Sheogorath has returned it to the Isles. Not surprising, I suppose. he does enjoy his toys. Last I heard, some heretics had gotten hold of the item in question. Unfortunately, it seems to be an item of great importance for some of the zealots as well. They've been fighting over it for some time now.
So I should expect a fight then. Thanks, Bolwing.
Take care. Come back for a chat whenever you have the chance.
I have found the fork of Horripilation. I should return it to Big Head. What the heck, you mindless beast? You killed my dog. I've not even had it a single day. That's just not on. Can't be doing with that. That should make it so he can no longer die.
What?
It's just my dog. Don't worry.
The fork? Songs of bringing? The fork for Big Head?
Yay, I got your fork back. Here it is. Be careful with it. It's sharp. Might have your eye out.
You bring the fork. Happy day! The blind shall see, the lame shall walk, the short shall tall. Forks for all. Big Head names you friend, songs of friendship, songs of ship friends, presents for you, presents on hatching day. Big Head was hatched, but his brother was not. Presents for egg friend, almost forgot. Selfish Big Head, shellfish Big Head. Big Head knows secrets, secrets of learning, alchemy, sneaking, and stabbing with blades. Which will you learn?
Tell me a secret about the blade, please.
Big Head knows a secret about blades. Point them out, never in. Blade is out, poke, poke, poke. Kill the grandpa netch.
Thanks, Big Head. See you around.
Goodbye.
Sheogorth wants me to relate the Great Torch of Nushiath. I need to go to the ruins of Cylarne, kindle the flame of Agnon there, and return with its holy fire. Sheogorath warned me that the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers who guard the shrine often fight each other, so I should proceed cautiously. I have arrived at the ruins of Cylarne. I will need to speak to the commanders of the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers to find out how to light the flame of Agnon.
State your business. Cylarne is holy ground, unfit for mortals.
I may be a mortal, but I was sent by Sheogorath.
Then you are free to enter the shrine of the flame of Agnon. This key will allow you passage through any door in Cylarne.
Great, thank you. I need to light the flame of Agnon. Do you know how this is done?
The flame is lit from the shrine's 2 altars. Once the Orioles are driven out of Cylarne, it will be our pleasure to light the flame for Sheogorath. The Gruchedric Ulfri will explain everything. You should speak to her at once.
Thanks, dearie.
What is your business here?
I've been told I need to speak to Ulfri about lighting the flame of Agnon.
Ah, you are just in time. Go quickly. The Orioles may attack at any moment.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
Walk with our lord. The Orioles will soon take for their inheritance. Begone, mortal, or you will soon find yourself between the Mazkin and their prey. A most dangerous place to be.
I've survived worse. What's going to happen?
We are preparing to wipe out the arrogant Orioles once and for all. Once they break themselves on our defenses, Cylarne will be ours, a gift for our Lord Sheogorath.
Well, okay. But I'm only really here to light the flame of Agnon.
Then you have arrived just in time to help us defend the Altar of Despair. Once the strength of the Orioles is shattered, I will be honored to light the flame as my Lord Sheogorath commands.
Do you know how the flame itself is supposed to be lit?
The 2 altars, Blessed Despair and Holy Rapture, feed the great flame of Agnon above us. Only Sheogorath's immortal servants can kindle the altars, and I am at my Lord's command, but I only hold Despair for the moment. The Orioles hold Rapture and are massing to attack us, but never fear, they are no match for us. Once their main force is destroyed, with your help, we can easily take Rapture from the few survivors. Then I will gladly kindle the flame for you.
What's the plan of action for battling the Orioles?
We are expecting the Orioles to attack any moment. They'll come down the main passage from the Altar of Rapture. They always do. They are overconfident as usual. We have prepared many traps and ambushes. It will be a glorious slaughter. Once the Orioles are destroyed, I will light the flame of Agnon for you. Will you help us defend the Altar of Despair?
I may do, but I think I should speak to the Saints first. See if I can learn anything that could help you.
Yes. Their commander, Kana, is gullible enough to take you at face value. She will reveal all her plans to you, Sheogorath's emissary. Beautifully devious. It embarrasses me not to have thought of it first.
Well, you're only immortal, aren't you?
How may I serve?
Go.
My scouts reported no signs of the Mazkin in the Underdeep. It's our best chance to take them unawares.
Too risky. It's likely to be a trap. They could cut us to pieces down there if they knew we were coming.
With all due respect, Armas, I ask that you reconsider. The main passage is strongly defended. Perhaps if you'd allow me to scout further.
Enough! I've made my decision. We will attack down the main passage as planned. The Mazkin will not withstand us.
I overheard two Golden Saints officers arguing about the best way to attack the Dark Seducers. The Lieutenant, Mehrunes, mentioned something about the Underdeep, a secret side passage leading to the Dark Seducer altar. I should find out more about this passage from Mehrunes.
This is no place for a mortal. We are about to join battle against the Mazkin. You'd best stand aside.
For a mortal, I've achieved more than you ever will in your lifetime. Sheogorath sent me as his emissary.
My pardon, emissary. I am at your service. We are preparing to sweep the Mazkin scum from Cylarne. Perhaps Sheogorath sent you to help us.
Well, not with your battle. I'm only really here to light the flame of Agnon.
Only the servants of Sheogorath can light the flame, by kindling the altars of despair and rapture which feed the flame. Alas, we hold only the altar of rapture. The treacherous Mazkin hold the altar of despair. We must control both to light the flame. If you help us seize the altar of despair from the Mazkin, I will be honored to kindle the flame of Agnon for my lord Sheogorath.
All right then. What are your battle plans for the Mazkin?
The only way to assault the altar of despair is down the main passage between the two altars. It will be difficult. The Mazkin have fortified their position, but I am confident that with your help, we can defeat them. Will you help us retake the altar of despair and drive the Mazkin out of Cylarne once and for all?
Sure. How about I scout the Dark Seducer position first, to minimize losses?
That's an excellent idea. They cannot refuse entry to an emissary of Lord Sheogorath. Return at once when you have their deployments. This could make all the difference. For Sheogorath's glory.
Cylarne.
The Dark Seducers are defending the main passage to the Altar of Despair in strength. The Underdeep, by contrast, appears to be only lightly defended. This information might convince Kana to attack through the Underdeep.
Sheogorath's blessings upon you.
Greetings, emissary. We await your command.
Change of plans? I recommend we attack through the Underdeep instead.
I've already made my decision. We attack down the main passage. What makes you think you can persuade me when my own lieutenant cannot?
Because, as I said, I went to scout their position for you. The Underdeep is much less defended than the main passage. It doesn't take a genius to work out the better course of action here.
You've seen this with your own eyes? I must be sure it isn't a trap if I'm to take such a risk.
With my own eyes? No, I just guessed and jumped to conclusions. Of course, I saw it with my own eyes, you idiot. That's why I'm saying to attack through the Underdeep.
Mehrunes was very convincing as well. Very well, we'll risk it. The Underdeep it is. May Sheogorath's divine madness possess us today. Down with the Mazkin!
What the heck are you doing? That's my dog, you're attacking, you simpletons.
For Sheogorath!
Good thing he's now an immortal dog.
Mad God! Eta Oriole! Horsheo Gora! For the Mad God! Horsheo Gora! Eta Oriole! For the Mad God! Horsheo Gora!
Eta Mazkin!
For the Mad God! Horsheo Gora! The Altar of Despair is ours, but the battle is not over yet. Defensive positions.
The Dark Seducer commander is dead. I should finish off the remaining Dark Seducers in Cylarne to complete the Golden Saints' victory.
Kneel before the saints. Eta Oriole. Kneel before the saints.
The Dark Seducers and Cylarne have been utterly destroyed. I should speak to Kana about lighting the flame of Agnon, now that her forces control both of the altars.
Victory is ours. I have already selected a candidate for the honor of kindling the Altar of Rapture. I will now claim the honor of victory for myself, here on the Altar of Despair.
What are you going to do now?
The altars can only be kindled by the willing sacrifice of a Mazkin or an Oriole. It is my great honor to release my soul to Oblivion in service to Lord Sheogorath. Farewell. I will not walk these lands for many a year. For Sheogorath's glory.
Kana sacrificed herself on the Altar of Despair in order to light the flame of Agnon. I can now retrieve the flame from the courtyard and bring it back to Nushieth as Sheogorath commanded.
Speak quickly, mortal.
I stepped into the flame of Agnon, and I am now ablaze with the holy fire. I should return to Nushieth and light the great torch in the Seselim Arden's soul.
Speak quickly, mortal.
You've brought it! The holy flame of Agnon, the fire of inspiration and rapture. If you light the great torch on the mania side of the Septim, you will be a hero to the people of bliss, I assure you.
Yes, I will light the great torch for bliss.
I knew I saw the glint of true mania in your eyes, my child. Go now, and let the holy flame inspire the people of bliss to new heights of madness.
I should report to Sheogorath that I have lit the great torch as he requested.
Aren't you off to a good start? That's important. For me. Really, your work is going to save me a lot of time.
What for?
The Grey March is upon us, and the ordering begins. Armies of order, sweep my realm! Death! Destruction! Then I have to pick up the pieces. And there are always lots of pieces. I don't like it, having to rebuild my realm every era. Sometimes I forget where things go, like New Sheoth. I can never remember where it belongs. You'll change that. Break the cycle. You'll stop Jiggalag, and I'll have my realm to come back to. I've never actually tried that before.
And I can stop the Grey March, can I?
Why not? Something has to work. Once I dug a pit and filled it with clouds. Or was it clowns? It doesn't matter. It didn't slow him down. To be honest, it wasn't the best idea. And it really began to smell. Must have been clowns. Clouds don't smell bad. They taste of butter. And tears. But this is all new. A fresh idea. Something I hadn't thought of. Until I did. It's sure to work, even though it might not.
All right. What now then? Your madness.
Now? You'll need the respect of my citizens. They'll need a leader, someone to look up to when I'm gone. They're the backbone of any great land. Except where their backbone is an actual backbone. Ever been to Malakoth's realm? Oh, nasty stuff. But back to the business at hand. You'll need to control one of the courts of madness. Replace a current duke, or duchess, whichever. That will command respect. The people will rally around you. You'll have their love, their admiration, their complaints, whatever, as long as it keeps them on our side.
Won't the current dukes be displeased with that?
No. No. Absolutely not. Well, yes, absolutely. Bit of a shame for them. But sometimes you need to break a few eggs. Or skulls. There are rules, though, even in the Isles. Rituals and rules. You need to follow them. Speak to Artis and Dervenin, the high priest at the Septim Arden Sul. They can explain what needs to be done. And you've always got our man Haskell to call on for help. Faithful, like a good hound, that one. And he looks better in a suit.
Oh, right. Yeah, Haskell. I keep forgetting about him. Perhaps next time.
Ta! Come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes!
First the chapel attacked. Now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
Goodbye.
What?